Hey y'all, I'm Dr. Annise Mabry. So, our thought for this week, week 6, my goodness, we've been doing this 6 weeks. Every week I say that to y'all, right? Every week I'm like, oh my gosh, we've been here 5 weeks. Oh my gosh, we've been here 6 weeks. Pretty soon we're going to get to 10 weeks and I'm going to be like, okay, everyone, now is the time that I really need you to have registered, because when we get to the end of all of these, if you're not registered, you will have missed out. Our concept for this week, and usually I only give you like 2 or 3 words, but this one's a long one. This is win, lose, or draw, the next chapter follows. What does that really mean? So I guess if I had to shorten it down, I would say win or lose, the next chapter follows. And today, that's what I want to talk about. I want to talk about the next chapter, because the reality is win or lose, the next chapter follows. Now, you've got an opportunity to create a compelling chapter in your life. But the first step in doing that, in getting to that next chapter, is you've got to either create boundaries or you've got to eliminate boundaries. And when you're talking about doing something academically for your child, I'm going to need you to bust open all of those boundaries. I'm going to need you to break everything that you ever thought that you knew about education, because the next chapter is coming. The next chapter is 2021. And 2021 is your year to do education differently with your child than you've ever done it before. This is your year. 2020 tested you, and 2020 tested a lot of us in ways that we could have never imagined, that we would have never even thought of. Your next chapter, what does that look like, right? In 2019, you never thought that you would be trying to teach your child at home for a whole year while you were trying to work. Well, so now you've got some lived experience under your belt, and you kind of know what works for your family and what doesn't. So take that lived experience and let's write your next chapter together. Please consider joining me for the 2021 Comeback Champion Summit. Again, I would love for you to be my personal guest. 100 tickets, not 101. You hear me say this every week. Why do I say this to you every week? Because I know y'all. Because what's going to happen is the tickets are going to sell out, and I'm going to get that email, and somebody's going to say, well, the link doesn't work. It's broken. No, honey, the link was working. It's sold out because you didn't follow directions. Follow directions, register for the conference, and again, let's write our own next chapter, or let me help you write your next chapter for your child academically. I'm Dr. Mabry.